YouTubers. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday. This week is about to wrap up, so yeah, get everything done that you need to get done this week because it's about to wrap up. Yeah, so I'm here just taking a break here. I got a meeting real soon. But I wanted to get into this Diddy mess because, as you guys have heard, I'm sure, there's been some more allegations, some more cases that have been submitted against Diddy, and a lot of interviews. Dame Dash did a weird interview with someone. It looks like he started that interview, or it looks like he asked his friend to interview him or something. I don't know. It looks real bootleg, but it's on his channel. But I think that might have been the day before yesterday. But I know the Courtney Burgess guy did an interview with Sean Atwood, and he produced some pictures, and he says that, of course, he's publishing, or he published a book, and that you all can go on courtneyburgess.com or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, you have to go to the Sean Atwood video and see what link Courtney Burgess gave out for you to purchase the Kim Porter book, the X-rated version. So if you don't know, Courtney Burgess is the guy who had the original footage, the USB, the flash drive, the computer, or anyway, whatever evidence he received. Hello. So Courtney Burgess said that he gave this information to Chris Todd, and Chris Todd put out the book. But Chris Todd he did things his way when he put out the information for Kim Porter's book. So Chris Todd put the picture out. Hello, everyone. So Chris Todd put the picture on the Kim Porter's book, which was Kim Porter's picture, which her family was not happy about. I believe Courtney Burgess is trying to say that the reason Kim Porter's book got taken down from Amazon is because the family didn't want the book to be up, but definitely they didn't want her picture on the cover of that book. So Amazon was able to take the book down because the picture shouldn't have been up there, and it wasn't, no one had permission or something. So I'm not quite sure. Hi, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. Yes, I need all the subscribers I could get here. But yeah, so Courtney Burgess did an interview with Sean Shaun Atwood Attwood, and he's saying that he has he had access to all the information, the pictures, the recordings, Kim's journal, and he published the book himself originally, but no one gravitated to the book. And I think he didn't have Kim Porter's face on the book, so it was hard for him to promote this book. So when Chris Todd did the book, then of course he did it on Amazon. He put it on Amazon, put Kim Porter's face on there, but he excluded a lot of explicit information that the book had in it. So Courtney Burgess says his version of the book doesn't have anything deleted. It has the same information, but it includes pictures, and it also has it doesn't have Kim Porter's face on it, but it has the name. So if you heard, Chris Todd wrote the Kim, or not wrote the Kim Porter book, put the Kim Porter's book together, but he X'd out some of the people's names because I guess he wasn't quite sure. So he took it upon himself to X out the names to protect the people. But I'm thinking, if this is Kim Porter's book, why wouldn't you just put out the information that she put on there? Because she put the information in there for a reason. So if she's saying that Snoop Dogg is the one who came out the room and smoking the joint, then why are you scratching it out and leaving us to guess and wonder? And I remember hearing people saying that they thought it was Dr. Dre that was sleeping with Diddy and came out the room that morning. If you read Chris Todd's book, the Kim Porter book, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it looks like Courtney Burgess is saying that Snoop Dogg was sleeping with P. Diddy. Snoop Dogg, you guys. He said there's a picture in the book and he showed the picture. And my concern is, because I was all for it because he had pictures and all, but I noticed that some of the pictures he have in the book are the same pictures that's already out. And that concerns me because did you put those pictures out a long time ago, and then now they're just stuck on the internet and everyone has access to them? Because if most of those pictures, or some of those pictures, are the ones that we already could see on the internet, like, we don't need to see that again. I don't even understand why he put up. There's one picture with Diddy hugging this white guy from the back, and they both have these gray suits on because Diddy loves to match. He loves to play matchy match with his friends. He loved to be dressed up, but Diddy is hugging the guy from the back. We've seen that picture a long time ago. So I'm not sure why he even put that picture in the book. So that kind of makes me wonder if people have certain pictures and information, and if someone just created a book, got someone else to do it, and then now we're stuck trying to figure out, okay, is this stuff real? Because the information is believable. It's just that if he had access to certain pictures, give us those pictures. I don't want to see old pictures that I've seen years ago. That's how I feel. But anyway, so Courtney Burgess says that his book has pictures in it, and it's the same information, but it has pictures and it has the names, so no one is blocked out of the book. And he also said that he wasn't sure if the I'll be sure information that's in the original Kim Porter's book is real. And I'm thinking, what do you mean you're not sure if it's real? If this is Kim Porter's journal, wouldn't she know? Why would you not trust Kim Porter? So I don't know. That just concerns me right there. And then, so after hearing Courtney Burgess' version of what he thought about the leaked recording from prison from P. Diddy and his son, I'm thinking that might not be real. It sounded real, but first of all, it only gave us like pieces, like clips of the jail call, but not the full jail call. So yeah, now I'm like, okay, I don't even know what to trust here but the people. And then the people need to be proven. Everything needs to be proven, of course. Even though, anyway, so Courtney Burgess is saying that he was friends with Tupac back in the day. And he also worked with P. Diddy. So he said that once he received the information, he got the message and he wanted to get the message out there. Thank you so much, Steve. Yeah, for being a new subscriber. I appreciate it. And that goes to you all. Everyone, subscribe to my channel here. You'll get first dabs. If you press on that bell button, you'll get notifications when I upload. I like to do lives so I can interact with people. And yeah, make sure people know exactly when I'm on here. But Yeah, so this whole thing is like, I think is a way for a lot of people to make make some funds off P. Diddy, which, like I said, I believe P. Diddy is guilty of a lot of things. So regardless of, each and every one of these cases, whether they're, whether some are real, some are not, P. Diddy is wrong for a lot of things. So, I feel like he's going to get everything he deserves. But anyway, to each his own. And I am glad that he is able to go, through a court of law. So everything, of course, can be proven in the court. But let me get to those accusers real quick, right? Because I don't have much time. So one of the accusers is 10 years old. He said that he was and I think I already mentioned this, but he said that he came to New York with his mom. This is all alleged. Everything in this video is alleged. I don't know this information to be true. I'm just repeating what I heard, right? Okay, so he's saying that he went to New York to see about getting a music career. This lady from Bad Boy Camp took him and told his mom, of course, P. Diddy needs to see him alone. So then he got him alone. He got there to see P. Diddy and he had a drink and he took this drink and he started feeling crazy or weird. He started feeling weird and then he was, assaulted by P. Diddy. And he was like his bottom was hurting, of course. And but the story didn't tell what happened when he got back to his mom because the lawsuit is pretty much saying that, his mom or dad, his parents felt they didn't feel protected if they would have filed a claim, which, man, I'm telling you, if that would have happened to one of my children, whew, no, I'm gonna file a claim and I'm probably gonna do something else. But anyway, to each his own, to each his own. But, you know, it's like, come on now. So anyway, I said all that to say that there was a guy. What is the guy name? I forgot the guy name, but he did interviews a long time ago. He worked with P Diddy's camp, and he said in the interview that there was a young boy who was trying to get a record deal, and he went and auditioned for Diddy, and then he ran out the office down the street butt naked. So now I'm putting the two together and I'm like, that must have been him. But that's not the story he told. So I'm wondering now if that was him or if it was another kid because we do know there are a lot of people who are claiming that something happened to them when they were young, like with the 13-year-old. So for some reason that 13-year-old she was supposed to go to the some awards ceremony. She couldn't get in because of her age, but she stood outside, and one of Diddy's team saw her, picked her up, took her to this party, and she was assaulted there at the party after she drunk a drink that had her feeling real crazy. So it's like they have so much to prove here. Like, it's a lot to prove. Anyway, so that girl, Kalena, she was in the group Danity Kane, and then they did the spinoff group, her, Don Richard, and P. Diddy. Well, she did an interview that just came out, and first of all, she looks like she's up there, way up there, like floating high on a spaceship. Okay, and then it just comes down to not to earth, but like right, you know, it like just sit there right above earth, like just idle. But anyway, I say all that to say she sounds like she's high. Okay, she looks like she's high, and the vibe that I'm getting from the interview, you gotta watch it. But just Google or look up in YouTube Kalena's recent interview about Diddy and Don Richard. This video is all about Don Richard, P. Diddy, and Cassie. So in the interview, Kalena is admitting to her being jealous of Cassie, but Cassie was with a millionaire, billionaire, so of course she's going to have this lavish lifestyle. But she's pretty much trying to put Cassie down. And that just, the whole thing just seemed real weird to me because first she seems high, very high, like she's medicated, very medicated. And Pratika, Pratika. But hello everyone. I'm sorry, I'm just a rambling. But so the Kalena girl from, I forgot the name of that group they formed afterward, which I don't know anything about that music or anything. I was watching the whole Danity Kane making the band thing, and then I stopped watching it because I didn't like the treatment of how they were treating the girls, and everything. So I don't know the songs. I'm familiar with the faces, but that's about all. That's about all I know. But Kalena is saying that Dawn Richard is pretty much like lying. And she's almost hinting at that she's like an opportunist. She's broke. She's naive. So she's just, excuse me, looking for a way to make a couple of dollars. And, you know, and I'm thinking, well, I've never heard of her, so I know she should be out here trying to make some dollars too. But she's saying none of that stuff she is aware of with Dawn. She said Dawn liked getting high. And I'm thinking, we could see you like getting high because you're clearly inebriated. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if that's alcohol or maybe a mental illness. I'm sorry if it is a mental something going on there. I apologize, but it looks like something is going on. Like I'm concerned for her. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like Diddy. I'm just saying Kalena looks like she's not here with us, all the way. But then the stuff she's saying is just like matter of fact. Like, then she's kind of contradicting herself by saying she wasn't really, she thought her and Diddy was real close, but she was saying Dawn was, the party animal, so she was always with Diddy. Pretty much that's what it seems like she's trying to say, but it's just not making sense. Like, girl, how much they paid you? Because remember, and the part about Diddy making all the phone calls, because remember, right before Diddy got locked up, it was put out that Diddy was harassing someone. Like he made a whole bunch of phone calls, like 30, 50, 70, 100 phone calls to somebody in one day. And so, it's alleged that it was Kalena who he made all those phone calls to, trying to get them to change their story. So it kind of makes sense why she's saying all this, but she's like, she was upset with Dawn Richards because Dawn didn't let her know that she was going to file a claim. And I'm thinking, why would you be upset with Dawn if she filed the claim? If you ain't got nothing to claim, what you mad at her for? And if she was doing a whole lot of partying with Diddy, how you know whatever she's claiming is not true? If you wasn't there. But I don't know. Of course, you know, everyone could judge it for themselves, but it just seems a little like, ma'am, you need to have a couple seats. Why did you even have to do the interview? The fact that she did the interview now really makes me feel like she was paid. She was paid. And then where's Uncle Ron? Well, okay, I'm sorry. Uncle Ron passed away. They're saying it was from cancer. I would love to see that autopsy report, right? But yeah, I'm sure that'll all come out. But yeah, you guys, why? You should know who I'm speaking to. Why are you in the hospital? But anyway, yeah, so what else? That was that. That's all I could pretty much think of right now, far as the mess, the messy mess. Oh, and then Ray J. Ray J was, I guess, like beefing. He's beefing with the kids now, P. Diddy's sons. Yeah, that's a whole hot mess. Ray J is a mess, and he's doing things for clout. I guess that's how you say that, because he was friends and cool with P. Diddy. So now he out here, you know, giving certain information or playing around with it, trying to get content. I think that's for clout, right? Anyway, I'm not sure. But I got to get back to my business here. Um, yeah, you guys, please subscribe to my channel here. I appreciate all the subscribers and the watchers, even though you're not subscribing, but you should. You really should. I hope you guys have an awesome Thursday, and I'll be back. I'll be back later on. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. You have a good day. Peace.